on television or when you go to a game in the stands, you don't really understand, and you can't relate to the players as much as you can when you actually have a chance to talk to them on a regular basis, when you go behind the scenes, when you go to their practices, when you see really how much, people just think that these people are, athletic and they were born that way, and, you go out of bed and one day you're playing for a big time college school, and the next thing you know, you're a professional athlete. It's not like that. These are normal people that put in the work, that, have had the benefit of, working with good coaches, and it's a long process, and you get to really see these people, these athletes and coaches as people, as opposed to just, an amazing basketball player or an amazing baseball player. And I think that's a different perspective to have, and I think because of that, I when I do go to a sporting event as a fan, I have a new level of appreciation for it, because I can see everything that they put into it. And then on top of that, one of the biggest areas that have changed my life is I've gotten a chance to go see and cover sporting events that I probably never would have had an opportunity to cover if I wasn't in sports media. I've had a chance to, I've covered a Final Four. I saw a couple years ago Villanova hit an amazing buzzer beater to beat North Carolina in the national championship game, and I was lucky enough to be there. And what's cool about that is you go to a big event like the Final Four, and Michael Jordan is walking around, and the vice president is walking around, and you see all these famous athletes, and Charles Barkley is there on the TNT set, and you're just walking around even as a journalist, kind of in awe because of the situation that you've been put into. And that's one of the neat things, is you get the access that nobody else gets. And I've gotten a chance to cover big time sporting events that I wouldn't have gotten a chance to cover if I hadn't been a sports journalist.